What's good, boys? Just had a beautiful shoulder back by day. I'm feeling fucking great right now. This is one of the first YouTube videos I've recorded in a while. I got inconsistent. The painting business really took a hold on my time and my attention, and it's not an excuse. It just is what it is. I need to be better with managing my time between content and the painting business, and I really want to get back on here and start making more of these, because this is what I love to do. I love to do this shit. I love to get on here and just talk about my thoughts, talk about concepts that have helped me turn to the person I am now, talk about just stories that I'm going through, and just build a better relationship with you guys as well. And it's something that I've kind of strayed away from, and I felt that kind of emptiness in my body because these past 6 months I've put so much time into YouTube and content and stuff like that, where I feel like I was letting it go a little bit, and I'm not gonna let that happen. So I want to get back on here. It's Tuesday, 6 p.m., June 17th. It's crazy. It's already fucking June. It's nuts. I can't believe in 2 weeks it's gonna be the 4th, and in 2 months I'm gonna be 21. Like, it's pretty insane to me. And in light of that, just overall thinking about the fact that I'm gonna be 21 in 2 months, I've been reflecting, like, how the fuck did I get here? How did I get to the point where I'm doing what I'm doing right now? And I always see, like, pictures on Snapchat, like memories, and I always look back at, like, old pictures, like 2, 3, 4 years ago, and just, like, how have I built the story that I'm at now? Like, how has this all happened? And one big thing that I've been thinking about is just how I've done such a good job protecting my time and my energy these past couple of years. And that's the one concept that I want to talk about today. Because protecting my time and my energy, and you guys protecting your time and your energy, I feel like it's something that's underappreciated and not talked about enough, because it's one of the most important things you can do if you're trying to improve and you're trying to grow. Like 2 years ago, when the era before my brother passed away, I was so accessible. I let everyone control me. I did whatever else, anyone else wanted me to do. I never made time for myself. And overall, just my time, it didn't mean anything. And the accessibility that I gave to other people for myself made people not respect me as much. But you also can't fake like your time is important. You need to actually be doing something. And until I was taught how to run the painting business, I didn't understand that concept, because you need to take action on that concept in order to understand it. But a year and a half ago, when I started running this painting business, my time was so scarce that I could literally only give it to people that increased my energy and increased my state of mind, and give it to people that I actually needed help from in this business. And I didn't understand it in the moment, but I literally was constantly going, working like 15 to 20 hour days literally at sometimes. And as I did that, I look back 6 months later in like the October-ish range, and I say, holy shit, okay, now I understand what it actually means to protect my time and protect my energy. Because it's one of the most important concepts that has got me to the value of man that I am today. And I'm not saying I'm some crazy, like, insane man, but I'm a high value man, and I believe that. And this is the reason, because I do not allow myself to be accessible to everyone. I don't allow myself to be accessible to everyone. I don't allow myself to be accessible every single day, all the time. I only allow myself to be accessible to the people that I can provide to that help my energy, and the people that can help me, who also help my energy. I'm constantly trying to get plus signed into my energy bank, if you will. It's kind of like a cringy concept, but like, I'm constantly trying to improve my energy balance, if that makes sense. You only have so much energy in one day. So the way I'll kind of tell you guys how I've been able to manipulate my energy to protect it to the best I possibly can, so I can perform at the highest level. When I wake up, I'll wake up around 6 o'clock now, and I don't touch my phone for the first like 25 to 30 minutes of the day. It's pull-ups, and then it's cold shower, and then it's journal. So I give myself that first 25 to 30 minutes of the day. So it's anywhere from 20 to 30. Because I want to be with my own thoughts, and I want to start the day with 3 wins. I also make my bed, so that's 4 wins. From there, I will check my phone real quick, and then I go do my fasted cardio. That's another win. And then from there, I'm straight to probably Starbucks, grabbing a coffee, putting out stories, going straight to my site, and setting up the site for the guys. It's just constant wins in the morning to increase my energy, to increase my flow state, to increase my productivity throughout the day. That's all it is. A lot of you, right when you wake up, you will immediately get your phone and start scrolling. And if your energy starts here, the first 15, 25, holy shit, I can't speak. The first 15 to 20 to 25 to 30 to 45 to an hour of the day, you guys are scrolling. And when you're scrolling, your energy slowly just goes like this. And by the time you get out of bed, you already only have half of your energy for the rest of the day. And you don't realize it. Scrolling, you're giving so much mental energy to things that don't matter. Wake up, do something that's actually difficult, that's going to give you a good hit of dopamine, like a cold shower, like something active, like journaling, something where you actually need to use brain power to get through it. You're going to get out of that thing, you're going to feel that much better, and now when you started with this much energy for the day, you go here. And now you have this much to work with. And then when you stack wins, you keep going and going and going and going. And that's how energy works. It's like, I'm making this YouTube video. This is something that gives me a good source of dopamine because I have to think and formulate my thoughts. When I'm done with these videos, I always feel so much better because I know I'm providing value and I know that I did something difficult and I can now expand on this. And I know I'm working towards my goals. So when you guys scroll, or when you guys eat junk food, or when you watch Netflix, you're giving your energy and you're giving your time to things that don't matter, and that makes you less productive. You guys wonder why you're why you lack focus, or why you lack productivity. And it's solely because you give your energy and time to things that don't matter and things that don't serve you, and people that don't serve you. I've had a lot of people in my life that are just energy grabbers. They just try and pull from the energy cup that I have. And I didn't understand the impact of that until I consciously thought about it and wrote it down and studied it day after day, week after week, month after month. So now I know who those people are. And I give them very limited amounts of my time. Very limited amounts. And the way to tell who those people are is, how do you feel after you have a conversation with them? How do you feel? Do you feel like they gave you more energy and more drive to go chase your goals if you have goals, set fucking goals? Or do you feel like they grabbed the energy from you and they drained your cup of energy and now you just feel empty? If that's the case, they're probably not a great person to be around, or you need to have a conversation with them. And that's what I saw. Is like, if I talk to someone and I'm afraid to tell them my goals, or I'm afraid to indulge in any sort of productive conversation with them because I know they're going to drain my energy, I probably shouldn't have them in my life. And that is okay. We are meant to grow onto new stages of our life. We're not supposed to be with the same people every single day, every single month, every single year. We're supposed to grow and grow and grow and grow. And I am so sick of people saying that there is something wrong with this. You're not going to have the same friends forever. You're not. We're going to get to 25, 30, 35 years old and we're going to talk to 2 fucking people. We're not going to have 30 friends. You start in middle school with 30 friends. You get to high school, you have like however many, 5, 10. You get to college, you have like 3. You get past college, you go into, you get a girlfriend, you get a wife. And that's really your friend, and your family is your friends. And that's just how life goes. And you can say it's pessimistic, or you can say it's sad, or whatever you want to say about it, but it's the truth. It's like, you're not going to have the same 10, 15, 20 friends that you had in high school, or the same 10, 15, 20 friends that you had in college for the rest of your life. Those aren't all real friends. They're just people that you surround yourself with because you're all doing the same thing. That's all it is. And it's so frustrating because people don't see it. It's like, our 20s are made, like, we're not supposed to be good at anything yet. We're not. I'm not that good at anything yet. But I'm using it to get better at things, get better at sales, get better at marketing, get better at running a business, get better at leadership, get better at content, get better at all these things. So that by the time I'm 25, I'm on another level. By the time I'm 30, I'm on another level. By the time I'm 35, I can provide for my family and I'm on another level. That is the goal. It's not to drink right now and waste the years of our life where we have the most energy. Think about that. We have the most energy right now. And even if you're, whether you're 15 or you're 20 or you're 30 or you're 40 watching this, we have enough energy to go do something great with our life. I'm assuming a lot of these people are 20 to 30 watching this. We have so much fucking energy and so much fucking time to go do what we want to do. You just have to chase it relentlessly and not care what other people think. Because when you care what other people think, what does that take? Energy, time, out of here, that can be geared towards trying to get what you want. When your goals are so much bigger, or when your goals are so massive and you care about them so much, you do not give a fuck what anyone else thinks. When I was going for 100K, 150K last year in the painting business, I did not give a fuck what anyone said at all because I didn't have time to think about it. Right now, I do not give a fuck what anyone says about what I'm doing because I'm so focused on getting to where I'm trying to get to. And that's what how focused are you? Can you get more focused? If you are constantly distracted on a day-to-day basis from things that aren't your goals, you are not focused enough. If your goals distract you from doing whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, they're not your goals. Distractions, your goals should be the main focus, and sometimes distractions get to you. You shouldn't mainly be on distractions and sometimes you get to your goals. You have to ask backwards. Because I used to do the same thing. It's like, if your goal is to get in the best shape of your life, and you have your obligations, you have work, you have sleep, you have food, whatever it may be. If the distractions, if the other time that you have to work with, distractions are your main thing and the gym is like a sometimes thing, you have it asked backwards. The gym needs to be the main source of what you're doing right now because it should be a main priority because it's one of your biggest goals, and distractions will sometimes get to you. You know what I mean? So that's where is your energy and where is your time going and how can you protect it better? Fuck, I'm gonna have to cut that. I got a call, I don't know if you saw that. But how can you protect your time and how can you protect your energy? It starts with people, okay? When you have a conversation with a person, does it drain your energy or does it give you more energy? And number two, it's distractions. Are you constantly distracted all the time? What are you doing right when you wake up? What are you doing right before you go to bed? What are you doing on a lunch break? What are you doing right when you get home from work? What are you doing at the gym? Are you on your phone at the gym? What are you doing when you're supposed to be reading? Like, there's so many different aspects. It's like, what are you doing with your time? Are you just going through the motions or are you doing everything with intention? When you do everything with intention, it means that you're focused on your goals. When you're just going through the motions, you're not actually focused. You're just saying that you want to do this thing because you think it's the right thing to say. When you are focused on your goals, you subconsciously do things with intention. When you're not focused on your goals, you just go through the motions because you think it's the right thing to do. Think about that. Think about that. Work on protecting your time. Work on protecting your energy. And these things will yield you amazing results. Just this alone. Think about it. If you cut out everything that doesn't serve you, what do you have left? Only things that serve you. So if you cut out the people that don't serve you, if you cut out the distractions that don't serve you, if you cut out the habits that don't serve you, all you have left is things that can make you better and people that can make you better. If you just focus on how can I constantly get better and you immediately throw out all of the things that don't make you better and you just work on that every single solitary day and trust and have blind faith that what you're doing is going to work if you just keep working on it, you're going to get there. And I believe that. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I believe that as long as I continue to do what I'm doing, I continue to have the habits that I have, I continue to build better ones, I continue to give time to people that deserve it and people that are going to improve my energy, I continue to try to fight off the distractions, I continue to try to move towards my goals with relentless intention, I continue to take action on everything, every single solitary day, I know I'm going to get there. And the time, how long it takes, it doesn't matter. Because when your habits are to do the thing with relentless intention, it's just who you are. You don't. One small thing. when you feel like you're putting so much mental energy into your goals, you eventually put less mental energy into the thought of doing the goals because it becomes who you are. And bear with me because I'm trying to formulate this thought into a sentence for the first time. When you first start, I'm going to use a habit for example. I'm going to use going to the gym for example. When you first start going to the gym, you have to use so much mental energy just to get in there because you've never done it before. But when you've been doing it for 5 years, you don't have to use that much mental energy. You still have to go and you still have to use physical energy. You still have to push yourself. But you don't have to use as much mental energy because you know it's part of who you are and you're just going to do it. It's the same thing with your goals. Same thing with a new lifestyle. When you're trying to build a new lifestyle and you're trying to build new habits, it takes more mental energy to do the thing because you've never done that thing before religiously. So understand that when you're doing something new. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to take less mental energy, but eventually it will because it becomes part of who you are. Protect your time. Protect your energy. Work on this concept because it's not going to be easy from the beginning. Have the conversations you need to have. And understand that it's okay to grow apart from people that you used to be close with. Filled up my storage on that last video, but like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson for the day. Like I said, just trying to constantly tell you guys more stories about my life and concepts that I think have really helped me out in the past, get to kind of where I'm at now. But hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Just gives me feedback as to what you guys like, the type of videos that you're going to want to see in the future. And a lot more coming out. 3 a week is coming back. I'm pumped for it. I want to get back on this grind. I got inconsistent because I had trouble balancing the time with the painting business and this, but I'm back on my shit. Let's get it, boys. Talk to you later.